What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Guliato Bango Boyle. You're now tuned to Edition Podcast, and today we got a very special guest in the building, man. They say you somebody called you the Nyak Jay-Z. Another individual called you Mr. Pushin' P, and we ain't talking about them guys. Just came out with a song. What's poppin', Akeem Akway? What's going on?
What's up, Boyo? What's up, guys, man? I miss y'all.
Hey, yeah, I don't be saying that kind of stuff, but you know how it goes. But check this out. We got my intern, I think that's what they call intern podcast host in the building. What's your name? Go ahead.
My name's Terry. You call me Glow.
I'm Akeem.
The coolest voice in here still, man. I'm telling y'all. But today, we're just going to be talking about just like your life story. I know we could touch a little bit on barbershop, but we just want to have fun with it because everybody interview, they talk about the same old thing.
Yeah.
Yo, Akeem, you know, who's your top 5 barbers? Akeem, when you start cutting hair, like, that's cool and it's very informational.
Yeah.
But we want people to get to know who the hell you are, where you from. So I always started off like this, man. So tell us a little bit of your background. Where were you born, man? Where you from?
Where you from?
So I was born in Gambela, Ethiopia. Boyo was actually our neighbor. I didn't know that until came to America. So grew up in Gambela, Ethiopia. Came here when I was 9 in the year 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, see, that's the thing. You always like to just go over that. That's a little quick, man. Being back at home and you were age 9, right? I came here in 2000 also. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
I came in around September.
Yeah.
But being back at home, do you remember anything at all? Like the village life? What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. So, as a kid and stuff like that, we used to, walk around, pick mangoes.
Yeah.
Survival mode. So I mean, it was fun. I don't know. Ask me anything like.
What did you used to do with your brothers? You say you used to pick mangoes, go to the river, swim, shit like that.
Yeah. Funny story. So one time, I think it was like 3rd grade or 2nd grade or something. My brother Limo was beefing with Amane's uncle, actually. And then, Limo is a cool big bro. Yeah. I decided to skip school and hang out with them. Yeah. And then Limo and his uncle, got into a fight by the river. And then when we was walking back home, they threw a rock to hit a Limo. But I looked back, and then I got hit right here. Damn. And I got a big scar, actually. I will show y'all, but, my dreads is long now.
Oh,
but no, for real.
Christ.
So I got hit with a rock, and then next thing I know, I'm waking up in the back of a truck being rushed to the hospital. Yeah. And it was like, Africa, it was hot as hell. Yeah. Yeah, I just remember being in the hospital and, the doctor telling me, "Hey, drink this orange Fanta." They was like, "You're right. You're losing a lot of blood." Yeah. I remember them saying something like that.
So he gave you a Fanta? Yo, that's sad. Yeah. Nah, we kind of have like a similar story because like if y'all see my forehead, I got like this dot on here, right? So since we live by each other, we live in a place. If all the Nyaks gonna know Tirakiri by there. I was going to pitch water for our little, it's like a clay pot that is big that we store the water. And I was walking, messing around. All I hear is boom, 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 boom. You don't know where the shots are coming from. Damn. And I started running. I didn't have shoes on. A lot of us, we didn't have shoes on. And I flipped down this hill and hit my head on a rock. Boom. Yeah. And then just like you started losing blood, and when you lose a lot of blood, you start getting like woozy and dizzy, and you don't remember stuff. Yeah. And I was with my brother, man, and he's grabbing leaves and stuff, and like wiping my forehead. And I just remember waking up like I don't know how long it was, but like a day or two later, so I'm like, damn, I thought I was dead, bro, because they was shooting off of somewhere. Because I don't know. But
another crazy story I remember was. There was a flood. Yeah. And then my brother Limo, he to learn how to swim, he pushed me in the water. Yeah. And it was like a big flood going on. And then, at that point you gotta learn how to get out of it, So that's another memory of mine that I always remember.
You know what's crazy? You see how these guys don't have any memories, man? From back at home? They was born here. They born down the street friendly.
I came at 1.5. I was real young.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, boss?
I was born here.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Hey, I mean, we can keep going. I got a bunch of other stories. You can do that all day. But there's one thing I kind of want to touch. Actually, we'll skip to America here. The other day we were speaking over here, right?
Yeah.
And somebody in this house might be sitting next to me. I don't know. Was like pulling up his stats on. We was talking about basketball.
Yeah.
So I guess 3 of y'all was on the same team.
Yeah.
And he's talking about he's carrying the team. He's the best hooper that ever done that. And they was like, yo, ask Akeem. So I was like, all right, he's going to be on the podcast, man. let me get the verification for real. Be honest. Because you see how all y'all wearing hats?
Yeah.
A bunch of Kappas in here. Like, what's the real deal?
Nah, at that time, I was kind of slowing down a little bit. So, but he was carrying the team.
Told you.
Yeah,
That's
he was putting up big buckets. So.
Damn. So this man was telling the truth?
Yeah, he was telling the truth.
Go ahead, spend stock on that. What the hell you got going on?
Nah, there was a game. We only had 5 players.
Yeah.
The other team had 5 players.
Yeah.
So I knew I was gonna shoot a lot. So so I look at the box score. I think I had like 27.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Amani, what you got to say, man? Because you was talking loud, dude.
I ain't got nothing to say.
You gonna let him run with that? And
wait. Amani don't believe that he was
no, he
like
said
that.
y'all was on the team. He said we just for verification, because we didn't believe it.
Nah.
But just for verification.
Nah.
He's amnesia.
Nah, Terry got that.
Nah, Terry like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which game I'm looking at? Hey, this one?
Yeah.
I thought I might be the best one in the crib.
When?
Right now, currently.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna put a little throwback back in 9th grade. I played against someone that's sitting on doing this podcast too, twice. And we beat him. He got the Twins cap on.
Damn.
Okay.
Amani, what's going on?
So you the best in the house right now? Okay.
You don't hoop.
You don't hoop. What?
I've seen a couple Chick-fil-A bags up in here.
Hey, kid, it's funny because we had a bet. We talking about Terry was like, yeah, I won't eat no more Chick-fil-A or Cane's.
Yeah.
We were all hungry one day. I was like, hey, bro, couldn't you on your way back from school, could you grab food?
Yeah.
Terry was like, what you want? Boy was like, hey, go to Cane's. He get a Caniac. He come back with another Caniac.
We're like, what?
What's a Caniac?
That's the one with the 6 Jones. They had 6 of them.
Oh, okay.
Not the little boy and the 3 chicken piece
yeah,
nuggets.
That's what I be getting the 3-finger combo.
Yeah.
He's a child, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about it? First of all, you lied to yourself and to us. Talking about if y'all see me with a meal, bro, grab it out of my hand and throw it away. Bro, what?
Hey, what Charles Barkley tells Zion? He said,
chew it and then spit it out.
He said if it tastes good, spit it out.
Sad. Yo, but that's what we gotta live with here. And actually living with this guy next to me, I learned that. Actually, you living with you at first too, I learned that y'all don't know how to cook, man. But
what you mean?
Every time when we lived together, what'd you bring home from when you got done with work? You ate out every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you never used the kitchen or nothing. He's got all the utensils. He's got frying pans. He's got the
if it's
latest.
gonna cost me $15 to grab Chipotle after a long day of work, I think that's necessary, right?
No, not really, because you do that at least twice a day. You eat lunch and dinner, right?
Yeah.
So you probably spending, knowing you, because I remember someone that I calculated a week. Dude will go to Trio.
Yeah, Trio. Busting my head.
Spend like $30 a day. But that's for dinner. And then lunch, he probably grabbed something like Chick-fil-A. So he's spending like $50 on food a day. And I used to come like, bro, I can cook some meal. Does it hit? Does it hit them? Hey. But the thing is, like, Africans, y'all know when we cook for like 3 or 4 days,
Yeah.
And I would cook big pots, and he was like, man, it tastes good. But the next day, you don't want to eat it. Yeah. He's like, oh, it's stale. Like, what?
But you still do it to this day. If it's sitting in the fridge for like one day.
Yeah.
I'll come home and it's gone. I'm like, yo, why you eating my food, bro?
These guys got expensive taste, bro. So
boy, last night or 2 nights ago, we woke up and you know how you slept over the other day. Yeah. Yo, I'm looking for my darbar and the steak. I was ready to eat my leftovers, bro. Yeah. Like, Danette's like, yeah, where's our steak? Where's the darbar? I'm like, and I remember hearing the microwave going on. At 3 in the morning, I was hearing the microwave, bro. Hey, bro I'm like, damn, my boy ate my food.
Hey, that's crazy. Nah, it's because these guys, bro, once they bring it home or once they put it in the fridge, it's never going to get touched again until it's rotten or spoiled. And I can guarantee you that they do that a lot. So that's bad. And this guy is the worst of the worst. Yeah. I told him one day, hey, cook some, man.
So they don't know how to cook at all?
Listen to this. Eggs, right? Can you make eggs?
Yeah, scrambled eggs.
My man tried to cook eggs. He's like, yo, how do
the liquid joint.
It's still the same thing. You pour it in. He's like, what do I do? I'm like, what?
Bro, you went to college. Don't y'all gotta know how to cook?
Like, you went to you stayed
be
in
independent and stuff like that.
I was eating noodles back then.
Yeah,
ordering pizza.
Okay, that's. I mean,
wait. I'm wondering, can you cook?
Come on, I can make eggs, bro.
I'm not talking about eggs.
I can make the basics.
Shrimp tacos.
Nah, see that you're going a little too far. Shout out to all the cooks out there. I see everybody starting a cooking business. So Flow Motion, man. Oh, we gotta give a shout out to Okelo wanted a shout out from Gambela, straight in Gambela. I know you out there. You wanted to
shout out Okelo, man. You know, the best barber in Ethiopia right now.
He's told me he learned how to cut hair by watching YouTube videos. And we out here giving excuses and want to go to school to learn how to cut. That's crazy as hell.
Okelo Sports Barbershop.
Yep.
Yeah. So, man, now I want to touch a little bit on, I think you told me, I was supposed to go. I was watching y'all. You guys went to Africa. Was it 2 summers ago?
2019.
2019. Your trip to Africa with Lou Deng, you know.
Lou Deng.
Yeah. Everybody be saying it different. I don't know. But how was that trip and like how was that for your experience wise, man? Like,
man, it was dope because I didn't even, because it was like maybe a month before he was telling us like, yo, let's go to Africa, And like, I'm not taking it serious until it was like
last minute.
Well, yeah, last minute, like 4 days, bro.
Yeah.
Me not knowing like you gotta have like the yellow fever shot, the malaria shot, all these things. So 3 days before that, I'm like, we finally made up our mind. Me and Nate, like, yo, let's go to Africa.
Yeah.
You know, cause it was gonna be for like 2 weeks or so. Cause Lual, he has a basketball camp in Juba, South Sudan.
Yeah.
So, you know, we started panicking. To get the yellow fever shot, you had to book an appointment like a couple weeks in advance, you know?
Yeah.
And the only place that had available shots before we left was Iowa. So I think we were leaving like literally the next day. So we drove to Iowa. And then right when we get to Iowa, the hospital, Hennepin Hospital called us. We were like, hey, there's some cancellation so we could get you guys back in for the malaria shots and all that today. So we turned around and
how far were y'all into the trip?
Probably like 2-3 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. But we were so thirsty to go to Africa. But it was such a dope experience. First, we went to Kenya.
Yep.
Stayed in Kenya for like a week. And then we flew to South Sudan, Juba.
Yep.
Met up with Lou Deng over there. And, you know, like, for example, Kenya nightlife is amazing. People don't even see that side of Africa, you know?
Yeah.
They got nightclubs and high-rise and stuff like that. So it was really fun in Kenya. And then in Juba, it was so much talent with the basketball.
Yeah.
Lou Deng got his, he's been running that program for a minute now. So that's how, like, they find talent, him putting light on, you know, young African kids out there.
Yeah.
So, I actually got some footage from there. We could probably throw it on here.
Yeah, I'd love
shout out to South Sudan, Lou Deng.
And then we was in South Sudan, and then me and Nate, we weren't even planning on going to Gambela, Ethiopia. So we like, damn, we like a couple, like, it's not that far, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm all the way on this side of the world. I ain't been back for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's only gonna cost us like $300 for the flight, you know?
Yeah.
So me and Nate was just like, boom. And my brother Bella just happened to be in Gambella at the same time, and then Nate's dad just happened to be in Gambella at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
So we figured it was like stars aligning and stuff like that. And so we go to Addis, and then me and Nate, we walking around the street, you know, we getting finessed because we don't speak the language fluently, you know?
What? Nate don't know how to speak the language? That's crazy.
So his mom calling him like, Abuya, y'all be safe out there, you know?
Yeah.
And then we go to Gambella. And then, like, I ain't been there in, like, 20 years, so it was fun. I'm walking around like I still, like it's my city. I told Nate, this is my city, bro.
Yeah.
Nate was like, bro, we got to be careful out here, you know?
Yeah.
We seeing people with guns and stuff like that. But it was fun seeing old family and, you know, people you grew up with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we went back to Kenya and met up with Lou Deng there and then wrapped up the trip.
That's dope. Did you remember some of the stuff or like the scenery when you went back there?
Yeah. We went to this mountain. Well, Boyo actually has a story. He said he's seen an alien on top of this mountain.
Yeah, so that, I was going to touch on that.
Shoot.
Yeah, I know. You take it for what you know, but all the Africans know there's some stuff back there that you can't explain what you hear. You look crazy or sound like you're like you're watching Harry Potter movies and stuff like that, right? So we live by this mountain, right? And it's very close by, and you can see it. You can see the top of it. You can go on like on a bus to go around to get to the other side. Like it opens up over there. Like there's usually like stories of like lions on the road, and you can't honk the horn or else they're in the way, you know?
Yeah.
You don't want to disturb them. But one morning, you know, I used to go to my grandma's house all the time, and just, you know, they were starting fire, and you know, you just hang around the fire, and I look up. And I seen this just like silhouette. Is that how you call it? Just like a black figure, you know? Yeah. And I'm like, what the hell is that? It's on top of the mountain, like right on top. And it has like a whip in his hand. Sounds crazy, right? But the people that know. It had a whip in hand, but it would do something. It would do like a round like this, you know, like cowboy type of deal. Yeah. But every time it'll do a round like this, a completed circle. Y'all ever seen like a bomb explode and like the wave goes like that? Yeah. Sonic wave? Yeah. Laugh all you want. You was born here, man. The only thing you seen was squirrels. I don't know what's wrong with him, bro.
He don't believe it.
He don't believe it. So it was like a sonic wave would go like this, and it did it 3 times. And if you see the movie Transporter, where the dudes can like go transport basically. Yeah. And this thing, to get up this mountain, it's gonna take you a minute to get there. But this thing did like a transporter thing. It was like choom, and it came. I was like, what did I just see? And you run to it. But everybody got a story. You ask any African mom, uncle that was there. Yeah. You got some story too. You said, alien thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it was because I was really hungry. You know when you get hungry, you start hallucinating? Yeah. So it was like early morning. Me and my brother Omar, we went up the river because we be picking cherries and, you know, mangoes and stuff like that.
Tree too?
Yeah.
All that, you know, the sour.
Plums? I think they're called plums.
Nah, there's not plums. It's like tamarind or something like that. Tamarind, yep.
So we went by the river. And y'all ever seen like Goku and Vegeta go like Super Saiyan? Like, and they got that glow around them. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we were just hungry and we were hallucinating.
You saw what you saw, bro.
So by the river, we see like 2 alien figure, you know, and you know with the big head, you know, and then they got that glow around them, like, you know, Vegeta and them, like, you know, and then we get close to them. And Omar could probably tell the story better because, I mean, I was younger, but we get closer and then, like, they just, like, disappear, you know? But it's, like, crazy stories like that of aliens back in Africa.
Yeah, I'll be telling these guys stories all the time, but they be looking at me crazy. Until one day, this man's in the car with me. It's recently, too, right? Yeah. It's like... I'm like, bro, aliens are real. Like spaceships, all that is real. Yeah. And we was trying to get a haircut. He was supposed to go to the shop. Actually. Yeah, he was supposed to go do something the next day or something. So I was getting a haircut too. Yeah. And I was like, yo, money. Hey, what? Hey, grab your phone real quick. Grab his phone, right? I'm like, look at that thing in the sky right there. Yeah. He's like, oh, what is that? I don't know. You know, I'm gonna be just nonchalant. Like, oh, what? No. And I was like, zoom in on it and record it quick. But when you zoom in, it's like blurry. You know, you can't really see it. And this thing was just bright, like fluorescent, just white light.
Yeah.
It's not an airplane because we saw other airplanes flying like this. This thing wasn't going like this. It was going up and it was bright. It's just like the best way to pronounce it is just da-da, like that kind of thing. It was just like kept going up, and then it like went over there, right? I was like, we tweaking, fast, right? Like we looked down and it was over here. I was like, Amani, you saw that? Yeah. He's like, yeah. I was like, you believe in aliens now? And vouch if that's real, right?
Yeah, it was real. It was real. I was like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, so it was kind of crazy.
Y'all sure y'all wasn't just hungry and hallucinating?
Nah, never hungry. We was coming to get a haircut. I seen this thing with my eyes.
I don't know, man. We got to slow down with the alien talk. They might cancel. They might come and get you.
Nah, I'm good. I wanted to get me. I actually was talking to her. I was like, bro, I want to be abducted by an alien. I kind of want to. Where they gonna take me? That's all I want to know. I'm like, yo, take me.
You ain't coming back.
I better not get sick.
Huh?
Yeah, I better not get sick by no alien.
You want to stay here? Lord Maharaj. But no, man, that was the alien talk.
Yeah.
We used to be jealous, bro, of you back in when I was in high school.
What?
Y'all used to listen. Y'all used to have the Who Better TV, right?
Oh,
I was like, yo, can you tell us about Who Better TV? I used to be glued to watching that thing. Like, bro, these guys are having so much fun. This is what life's about.
So Who Better TV? It was, I started it out by just recording at my high school. Just running up on my friends and stuff like that with the camera. Yep. And this was like 2009. Yep. There wasn't no social media or anything like that. So, and then my friend PJ, he came along and we took it to the next level. And he would go to parties. Yeah. Like me and him would go to parties at the U of M, at Mankato, St. Cloud, and we'll just film and basically like do a recap of like the weekend, and then we'll drop it on like Sunday on Facebook, and so everybody would be like, "Oh, I want to be on Who Better TV," and our little signature was like getting a shout out, like from if you want to be on it, you got to shout us out like Who Better TV, and then so we just kept doing that, and we were blowing up in the city, and then we got more in the music, local music scene too by getting like shooting music videos for local artists. We even got like Mac Miller, Big Sean, Meek Mill, and all those guys to shout us out on Who Better TV. So I mean, we still got the footage on YouTube and stuff like that. But it was I think we were before our time, social media. But I really believe if it was nowadays, we would have really took off with it.
Man.
Shout out to Who Better TV. You already know it's MMG in this bitch.
Yeah.
It was legendary.
Yeah.
You got anything? You have any questions, man? You a little quiet today. I don't know what's going on. You starstruck or something? These guys, grown ass man.
How we starstruck?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never.
Oh, and Who Better TV actually helped my barbering career too, cause at that, like, I met a lot of people throughout, like, doing the music local scene and being at parties and stuff like that. And then at a certain point of my career, I had to pick which I wanted to take more serious, was it Who Better TV or barbering. And I took barbering more serious because Who Better TV wasn't really like, I wasn't making money off it like that, So barbering was the thing supplying the cameras and stuff like that for Who Better TV. So I was like, if I take barbering 100%, it'll be more beneficial. So
you like Meek Mill because he shot his y'all out? That's why you're
yeah, low key. Yeah, because my friend PJ ran after him, they're getting in the car.
Camera?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then his manager's like, no, come on, we got to go. And then Meek Mill went in the car. And then, I don't know, Meek Mill, he probably looked at us like he could relate, we're just trying to come up. And he told the driver to stop. Then the driver stopped and he rolled the window down. And then I think he asked us, what's y'all company name again? And then my PJ told him, Who Better TV. He's like, hey, yo, I want to give a shout out to Who Better TV, Meek Mill, MMG in this bitch. Yeah, so we were super geeked.
Yeah. That was your
Wow.
intro for the next 30 videos.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And you were talking a little bit about you picked barbering. Talk a little bit about, like, I know you were into like drawing and art like that. How did that play a part in you actually going into the barbering lane?
Okay, so I mean, me and like my family, we're all like pretty artistic.
Hey man, stop the humble talk, y'all. Stop the humble talk. Y'all can draw for real.
Yeah, like my brother Omar, he did the Akway's logo. He did a lot of illustration for the barbershop and stuff like that. So he's good at art. Alimo's good at art. I was pretty good at art. So that like haircutting is art within itself, So even directing music videos and doing all the camera work, that's all art. Just being a creative overall. So I think we just have that in us, and it helped out a lot in barbering.
Yeah, I remember some of your. I always wanted one of those haircuts. I couldn't afford it back then. Was
Iverson,
like
the
Iverson. I think you have Vegeta or Goku and somebody's hair too.
Yeah.
Like, yo, how do you do that without messing up, especially with the hair? Because I know you used to put color and things like that.
You just freehanded. But nah, like you said, it is hard. One time I had messed up. I put LeBron in someone's head, and then we put the video on World Star. And someone was like, "Man, that looked like Paul George." So I've caught some L's, but you just got to keep going.
Hey, as the individual with that haircut, you can't take a shower or what's the
See what?
Put some in the air.
Yeah, so when we did it, I actually did the Allen Iverson on Nate. I think for his freshman year. But he went home and he put the do-rag on so his mom couldn't see it,
Yeah.
But that comes off when you shower. So it's good for promotional use,
So it's kind of like a useless cut, basically.
Yeah.
I had got a cut from Keem one night in his bathroom, and he did like some lines, some crazy lines. It was like what was it? Some arrows. It was like two arrows pointing to the back.
Like Avatar.
Oh, wait! That's a little spicy haircut.
It was the coolest thing, dude.
That's a spicy one, dog.
Well, what do you mean by spicy?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
I went to school the next day. The girls was like, "Hey, what is that pointing to?" I'm like,
you what?
Oh no,
we got lie, dog.
Damn.
I'm like, damn. He set me off with this one.
You know what's crazy? This guy used to be the coolest dude ever because when he first opened his barbershop, I used to be like, "Hey, let me get it." I think I was in high school still, right? Like, yo, let me get a haircut for the low. Hey, business is business, bro. If I give you a free haircut, I gotta give everyone a free haircut, bro. And this guy, I think he's right now out of my whole time, probably a maximum maybe 9 times. This guy maximum 9 times.
No, but you be trying to get a cut the same day. Like you don't be trying to book an appointment in advance and like everybody else.
Nah.
So we need to book an appointment for it.
I'll come all them other because I'm not a celebrity. They was like, Akeem, can you come at 11 o'clock p.m.? Bro, leave your girl, bro.
Speaking of, since Akeem is here, let's talk a little bit about the house call. Akeem,
yes, perfect, bro. Please, bro.
Would you, let's just say, like, you know how being a boy interior roommates, would you come home from work and cut his hair at, like, regular prices, or would you want a house call price?
Well, why am I cutting your hair at home?
Thank you.
Maybe like it was busy, something happened. I don't know.
I know all.
So you gonna charge me a house call prices? I went to the shop and asked this question because I need to know.
Yeah.
Most of the barbers were rocking with me though.
Nah, they
Cause I gotta pack my tools, bring do all that.
It take 5 minutes to probably pack all these stuff.
Bro, after 8 hours of work, do you think I want to come home and cut some more hair? I want to relax,
But you can relax after you're done because it's your crib.
You at home, you come up, see, you gotta see.
Nah,
you gotta war against the barbers, man. Hey,
or you're gonna get a haircut with half of my heart.
Oh shit! You know what's crazy? I never got a real haircut until like.
What do you mean a real haircut?
From
a shop. I used to go.
Yeah.
One time, bro, it's like homecoming in high school.
Yeah.
My hair looking crazy, right? But I didn't know nothing about haircut.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, let me go to Great Clips.
Yeah.
So I hopped in the Great Clips, right? There's a lady too, and she was the only one open.
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing about nothing, so I go in there. She's like, "So what do you want to do with it?" I was like,
Tore them off.
Yeah. She was like, you want it even? I was like, yeah, make it even. I don't know what the fuck she doing.
So how she do it like?
No, she grabbed a thing. She's.
She used scissors?
You know what she said? She said, wow, I've never cut hair like this. Your hair feels cool. Oh, Lord, bro. Yo, I look in the mirror afterwards and was so disappointed. Like this, you know, ain't no line. And she just did like the, and, you know that. And I walked out of there and was just like, I thought I was like, I've never went to Great Clips ever again. And then most of my friends, like, I was an idiot one time. It was like a basketball tournament in Iowa, and then everybody got a cut or something, right? Like my homeboys' parents, obviously, they was cutting their hair, so they used to cutting their sons' hair. They just do something simple. They come to me and they're like, "We should give you a mohawk." And my nut ass, I'm gonna show y'all the picture. My nut ass got the mohawk, thinking I was cool, looking crazy in real life,
like a goofy.
So my first real haircut, I think it was when I went to. Like, even in Riverland, we had some guys from Milwaukee that was like just cutting in the, you know, they're just cutting for like $5, but that wasn't still a real haircut. It was my I'm gonna say my junior year in college when I went to Eau Claire and I hit you up like, bro, you know any people that cut hair out there?
Yeah.
And you put me out with who owned the barbershop out there?
Brian.
Yep. He had the barbershop out there. I went in there and got cut by someone. That's my first real haircut, man.
Damn.
So, took me a while.
Junior year of high school?
Junior year of college. Yes.
Damn.
Damn, yeah. So never again, bro. You be getting haircuts or not?
I used to get the African cut, the little African fade back then. Now my sister used to cut me.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. Damn. My older sister used to cut my hair to the 8th grade. Damn. And my dad said, "Fuck it, let's go to the actual shop."
Yeah. They paid for it. That's crazy. I never asked for one. But hey, you know what's crazy? I want to ask you this. You got to tell the truth on camera. We're gonna go back to basketball real quick. We used to play. When we lived here, we used to try to go to the gym and you know, in Lifetime and play 1-on-1, man. Yeah. And honesty, people don't know. Do people know you actually played basketball?
Yeah. I don't think they know that.
He decent.
He was decent. And we used to play 1-on-1s.
Hey,
who was killing? Be honest, man. I used to. Hey,
bro, the first 2 games or something, 3 games, you beat me, right?
Yeah.
And then I got my legs together. Went on like a 5-game winning streak.
I do you want check on a book.
Oh boy, what's going on?
I was getting my feet right, and then I turned up on a boy, and he just couldn't understand how is he getting to the basket?
Yeah, the ugliest shot ever.
It's flat, right?
I'm like, yo, how's that thing going in? It would go in, mid-range would go in. I'm like, I used to get hot because every time I lose to him,
you gotta hear it at home when we get home.
Yeah, so, bro. He used to call Danette talk about, then I'm the king over here. You know what I want? I'm like, damn.
So as of right now, I'm actually up on you.
I think it's I ain't gonna lie. I think it's like 50-50. That's me.
No. I'm up right now. So we gotta get back in the gym, man.
Hanan just called me and just said he want to get his brothers versus us 3, or it could be one of us could be a sub or something like that. He was talking mad smack. So y'all down for that?
He called me.
Yeah.
He called you earlier? Okay, cool. We gonna be on that.
Yeah, Hanan and Donish, they're pretty good.
Nah, they just like
Hanan can't shoot though.
Hanan was talking smack, bro. They just like the give and go, running around all over the place until you get tired. Like, play basketball, bro.
Hey, didn't me and Donish beat you and Hanan?
No, I think we won.
The last time we played?
No, I think we won.
No, at Lifetime, the last time we played, me and Donish beat you and Hanan. I remember
I don't
know.
Shout out. Another shout out. Nooney wanted a shout out. He called and just won the South Sudan. They won 3 games. They champion qualifiers or something like that.
Also, they're in the World Cup.
I think they got something going on in June or July. He said that he's going back. So it's like they're gonna be doing that. So
them
shout out
boys
to
on
him.
the come up.
He had 20. He had 22 games straight.
Yeah.
I still think
3 rebounds. He could do better with rebounds. But.
Hey, man, love offense, bro.
He don't get back on D,
bro. Nooney, I got beef with you, bro. Dude would get a dunk and hang on the rim looking for the camera. Hey, cause they going, you dunk.
Yeah.
Which one was it? Which
camera? For the gram.
For the gram, bro. You see why all these gram pictures look crazy?
Yeah. Hey, Nooney, you gotta cut it out, bro.
Yeah, cut that shit. Yeah, man, that shit is sickening, bro.
He'll dunk the ball and he'll look for the camera.
He'll hang looking for the camera, bro. I legitimately watched 2 games and I called him. I was like, bro, you know what you got? Like, good job, whatever. But like, can you stop that shit? Like, cut that out. Because you doing team a disservice. Like, but he's doing well, though. Shout out to you, man. I think if we play one-on-one, I think he thinks, like, he's just going, like,
Hey, my bad.
Go ahead.
Hey, did you get your Delta stuff?
Nah, not yet. I ain't get it.
Oh, because me and Abdul, we were going to fly to Senegal, actually, and watch Nooney.
When you going to go?
Oh, maybe sometimes next week.
Huh?
They're done. What are you talking about?
No, it's still going.
Nah, they won 3. They played 3 games. I'm pretty sure that's it.
It starts on March 5th to the 15th.
I don't know. We're gonna have to call him and find out because that's kind of crazy.
Shout out to Peter Jock too. He's on that team.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah.
Who else is on? I don't know anyone else on that team, but they're doing well. Let's see. What else you guys got for him? I think we could talk about. I know a lot of people. This podcast was made to educate kids, right? Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people look up to you for, barbershop, motivational, the IG. They see you at the floor seats, they're like, damn, how do I get there? Yeah. I really don't care. I'm the guy who brings these guys. I be calling every time like, bro, come on, man. What you been doing on IG? Oh, let's go watch the game in real life. They'll do it. It's funny though, but for the kids that want to get to that level, right? Like, what kind of work do they got to put in? Like, because they need. This is for everything, by the way, too. It's just not like a right away thing. Like, what kind of work should these kids expect?
Give me all money and I could, flip it, and then you could.
What is he talking about?
What are you talking about?
Actually, I don't know what this dude talking about. You off the drugs, buddy. What?
But nah, the generic answer: hard work and dedication.
No, you gotta give him.
It's just showing up. I mean, Amanda has seen it. Being at the shop before hours. After hours, taking them extra haircuts. Yeah. Doing like them late night house calls, and it's not that easy, but you just got to put yourself in that position. Yeah. Like I got a barber OD. He's he doesn't have a lot of he doesn't have any kids. Just being available as a barber is really important, and a lot of people want to do the celebrity barber thing, but you got to understand, like, you got to be on call type of. So if you got like a family and you got kids or like a lot of responsibilities, that's necessarily not gonna work, because it'll be sometimes I'll have to go at like 9 p.m. or something. If I got kids, I'm not gonna be cutting all day and then going to do some house call haircut. So it's just like putting yourself in that position to where you're available. Yeah, but I would just say, hard work, just keep promoting on social media. Yeah. Showing the people the lifestyle.
Yeah, they love it.
The courtside action.
Getting in on you. You know what's crazy? I told him he's selfish because when we go places, I got a 2007 Toyota Camry outside. Yeah. That thing about to break down, right? So I told him before he got the car, I was like, yo, I'm always telling him, like, please get a 4-door, like, so we can ride with. I want to look cool hopping out. Why I gotta meet him at some place? He pulling out looking cool while I pulling out the thing like, you with him? No. So,